Okay, what we're going to do here is create a session start function. And in this session start function, basically a PHP session variable is used to store information about or change settings for a user session. Session variables hold information about one single user and are available to all pages in one application. So a PHP session solves the problem of the web server not knowing who you are and what you do because the HTTP address doesn't maintain state. So it solves the problem by allowing you to store user information on the server for later use. For example, username, shopping items, etc. So after we create the session start function, what we need to do is go down in here to the PHP statement URN that we have echoed out, and we need to add in an anchor tag. And in this anchor tag, we need to add the file member.php. So after we create this anchor tag, we need to go ahead and close it, and we need to finish the message. Click here to enter the member page. So now after we do that, we need to go down here and we need to create the session variable. So we need to go ahead and add in the username. And after we add in the username, we need to go ahead and add in the username variable. And so now once we have done this, okay, we need to go ahead and create the member.php file. So we've added the session start function, and we have finished the echo statement here with our anchor tag and our session variable. So we need to go down here to the member file, start off our PHP scripting block. And so now in our member.php file, what we need to do is we need to add the session start function again. Now once we have done that, we need to add in the if conditional statement. And in this if conditional statement, we need to go ahead and add in the session variable, add in the username, and after we have done that, what we need to do is add in the echo, so we can echo out our message. And in this message, we need to add in the session variable. Okay. Now, after we have done this, we need to go ahead and add in, of course, the username again. And so now after that, now in this anchor tag, what we need to do is create the logout page. So, okay, now after that, we need to go ahead and close that statement. And so we have our line break, our anchor tag, and we need to go ahead and add in the text logout. So now below this, we need to add in else, so otherwise. With our die function here, we need to enter in the message, you must be logged in. Now, once we have done that, okay, so if the session here, we have our username, we echo out welcome with our username outputted, and we have the line break here to click on the logout page. Otherwise, you know, you must be logged in if you are not logged in. So, okay, now we need to go ahead and create our logout page. So we need to go ahead and create a session start function. Now, after we have done that, we need a session destroy function. We need to add that in there. Now, after we have done this, the session destroy function deletes your session data using this function. So, however, note this will reset your session and you will lose all your stored session data. But we need to go ahead and add that in there and create our echo. And so we need a message out, you've been logged out. And add in, once again, an anchor tag. And in this anchor tag, it will go back to the login form contained on index.php. So click here, and then after that, to return. So now that we have created that, so we have our session start, we have URN, with our anchor tag, and created our session variable. We have our session start and session destroy functions, and we have this echoed out as well. So we can return to the index page and our member page with our session variables and echoing out our messages. And otherwise, if that condition is false, we have the die PHP function, and that echoes out the message, you must be logged in. So now, once we log in, you are in. So we can click here to go to the member page, and we are here at the member page, and we can log out. And once we log out, we receive our message. We can click here to return, and we go back to the index page. Okay, so this concludes our tutorial.